Today I'm going to talk about the Prince Charming. This is a person who comes across as the best thing ever, but actually they're the worst. And an example of this is a story that I want to tell you now. So there's this girl named Sally, and she met this guy named Dave, and Dave came across as this perfect guy from the start. He was so attentive and helpful, and he kind of rescued her from a difficult situation. So they got together, they moved in together, and then very shortly he started becoming controlling. He started isolating her from her friends. He started criticizing her and threatening and bullying her, and she got up the nerve to leave. After Sally left Dave, he started stalking her. He started sending his friends to park their cars across the street from her house. He even started threatening to send compromising pictures of her to her boss and to her family members. So this guy, Dave, was a real nightmare, and Sally could have been spared all this distress if she had just known the 5 different reasons why someone is a Prince Charming. And by the way, a Prince Charming can be a man or a woman, they can be old or young, they can be gay or straight. It's not the person, it's the behavior that counts. So here are the 5 reasons why someone might turn out to be a Prince Charming. The first is that they are too charming and charismatic. The second is that they are too attractive and exciting. The third is that they are too helpful too soon, way before they really know you. The fourth is that they're making big promises way before they know you. And the fifth is that they're making declarations of love and commitment after like a minute. So these 5 signs are all signs that this person might be a Prince Charming. And yes, when someone comes across as perfect, we get caught up in the fantasy. Some of us really love a fairy tale or one of those fantasy stories where the prince on the white horse comes in and rescues the damsel in distress. But these days, there are no damsels in distress. Everyone can stand up on their own 2 feet. So when someone comes across as perfect from the start, they usually have quite a dark ulterior motive. At best, maybe they're a codependent who wants to get into this icky enmeshed relationship with you. And at worst, they're an abuser who ultimately wants to control you, dominate you, exploit you, and then, hurt you. So if poor Sally had only known the signs of Prince Charming in advance, she would have been spared the nightmare that she lived through. So the signs again are too charming and charismatic, too exciting and attractive, too attentive and too helpful way too soon, big promises before they really know you, and all these declarations of love and commitment after like a minute of knowing you. If you find anybody that you're meeting has any of these signs or many of these signs, do not walk but run in the opposite direction very quickly, because you will be spared a lot of grief.